Hi, welcome to Reaper Live. I'm starving to death.
Ditto.
Okay, watch us starve tonight. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's not going to work, technical difficulties already. Scory says
Here it
works.
is. Dun, 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 dun. Reaper Live. Yeah, is that good?
That works. I can handle that.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, that's no joke.
All right. Well,
Hi, I'm Ed Pugh. I'll just walk all over Ron again.
there
we go.
goes.
Let's
There
get it
goes.
going.
Look, just welcome to Reaper Live. I'm Ron Hawkins, art director here at Reaper,
I'm Ed Pugh, president here at Reaper.
and welcome to
Welcome.
Reaper Live, another
Yes.
live show.
Yes. As we were told, this is 26, number 26. We've been doing this for 6 months. It seems like yesterday.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
had
seem
no
like-
clue that there's that many of these. Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 26 episodes.
Yeah.
You're right. It just shows you how fast things are moving.
Yes. Yes. Yes, we're going to do that whole. It's busy here again. Don't worry. We'll get to
I
that.
was about to ask you, how's the week been?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
Yeah, busy.
Nothing, just hanging around.
Just chilling, man. We got nothing to do.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, do you want to get to the burning question?
Which one?
The main reason people are watching tonight is not for us.
Oh, to see May's figure? Because I got mugged.
That's
I got
not it.
mugged at AdeptiCon over that.
That's
by the
not
way,
it.
In
That's
the
not gonna be
elevator.
it. They're gonna want to know about the Kickstarter and what's the latest news on the update. Because tomorrow we have to do an actual Kickstarter update.
Is it
right?
really? It's already been 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah.
Well, so I'll let you tell everybody what's going on with Kickstarter.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no
All right,
idea.
that's fine. Good enough. All right, so we finished. Now, this may be a lot of repeat information. We finished UK and Australia.
Yes.
UK, EU, in containers, gone.
Gone. Canada.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Australia, in a container, packed up, gone.
Yes.
Right? Canada,
Yes.
packed up.
They're packed up and it's gone. And while I was at AdeptiCon, I had people coming up and telling me, "Hey, I've already got my." This is no joke. I just got my notice. It just shipped. Do you know when I'm going to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm staying in Chicago. I have no clue. Sorry.
Yeah, so the Toronto truck left our facility on Friday. It was at the UPS hub, I believe, Sunday night. They started shipping stuff on Monday. People had stuff in their hands on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was
People-
incredible. A lot faster than what they told us they were going to do.
The plan was, and you know how plans go, that because in Bones 3 when we shipped it, it took, if my recollection is correct, that it took almost a month from the time we shipped it up to Canada for them to sort it out. And
Yes.
get it took about a
Yes.
month for it to get the consumer's hands.
I mean, in all honesty, they have been. UPS has been going through a major overhaul modernization, and they keep and they've told us this, and I believe them. But boy, it changed the landscape here. That's for sure.
yeah. So
Yeah.
people have gotten their all the a lot of
Lot
now
of
the
them.
Calgary stuff left on Monday, I believe, or Tuesday. And
So
I believe
it'll
Western Canada,
it'll work all over Canada, which
So,
is
yeah.
good. But really, if you don't live in Canada, do you really care about that information?
Nope,
You don't, do you?
really give a damn, do you?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, T-Rex is a nice one. BCAT 442. So now, again, what everyone wants to know is U.S. fulfillment.
Yes. You're doing great,
No,
man. I'm gonna sit here. Yeah.
Fine. It starts tomorrow. You shove your crap next week. No, it's we've got the East Warehouse and we're in the procedure.
We have
of
wired.
getting it all
Yes,
set up.
yes. We needed internet over there. That was a big delay. And I saw him in here. Darth Abacus was somewhere in our feed. Solved that problem by discovering an unknown tunnel, for lack of a better term, that runs between this building and the building across the street that we're going to use. And when I say tunnel, I'll say it's a pipe. I'll say a pipe. It's not a tunnel. Tunnel implies we could walk in it. But there's actually a pipe that runs between the two buildings that holds old 25 pair analog rotary phone wire in it. And so we were able to pull that wire out and run R45 over there. So we're going to have a direct hard connection for internet.
When did you discover this?
I was here today, all day.
So was I. This is the first time hearing about this.
Well, then good. I got to contribute.
So we're going to run a wire.
We've already done it.
What? When? Okay.
See, when you quit this show, you don't get all the info. You need to not quit and stay.
I quit.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know about this.
Yes, yes. So that was actually going to be our major delay, was that we were looking for a piece of hardware that was supposed to come in.
Which is true.
Which is true for a repeater. I really don't know which piece
pusher
of
or
hardware.
a-
Yeah, there was a lot of hardware coming in to set up a wireless terminal directed from this building to that building.
The East Warehouse does not have wireless.
It doesn't
has
have
no
anything,
Wi-Fi at
no
all.
any. It's just a big
We
warehouse.
have to have Wi-Fi to pull
Yes.
the orders.
Yes.
It pulls from a database.
And so today, I believe it was Ruben and Brother Dave were out there, and Ruben discovered it. I don't know, they did
Not
it
a
all
preacher.
and got it done.
Not a priest.
And just, yes, not a priest. But anyway, yeah, they pulled an R45 all the way through, and it's only 150 feet, so they don't need to add a second, you know.
Okay, cool.
Yes. So that speeds up the aspect of that the 8th, when we had told everybody that we would start,
This helps.
This helps immensely.
Well, that's news to you guys. It's news to me. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine.
Don't tell him anything.
No, they don't. I'm like a mushroom. Just leave me in the dark.
Yes, and feed you shit.
Yes, pretty much.
We know. It's the Reaper way. So, Cajun Mage, I'm a
Hold-
U.S.
hold
Wave
on.
1 backer, number 9, and I'm very glad that you shipped Canada to EU first. They were most deadly last on both. Well, yes, they were. They deserve it. Well, and yes, we had,
Yeah.
yes. Now that everybody pays shipping, it worked.
Ludo said he found Buglup's secret entrance. Yes, that was Buglup's secret entrance.
Yeah.
Now we have to. But as soon as we're
You
done,
know
we're
what
gonna-
was else
we're
was
gonna-
found
we're
in
gonna
the
brick
pipe?
it up. What?
The May figure, which I got
Ah,
megged on the.
I thought
I
you
got
were-
in the elevator. I got whacked on that one too.
I
in
thought you were
Chicago.
going to say something about Jimmy Hoffa's.
No,
bones or
we
something
could care
like
less
that.
about
Hey,
that.
Justin, can this feed scroll back? Can you scroll? Because there was a question at the top. I want to. There's some. Yeah, Rat Mastery 2K. Oh, you got it done. Obviously, you didn't use Spectrum. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Right there, Rat Mastery 2K. So not bones. Is that a Randotti skull behind your head, Ron? No, it's not.
No.
Actually, this skull, Bob Rodolphe and Julie Guthrie pointed these out to me. They got these at Walgreens a few Halloweens ago. These are the best Halloween skulls ever.
Yes. Oh, for their
Sorry,
price.
excuse me.
And real quick before it scrolls
It's like
off.
$5.
I've known Ken for years. He's awesome. I saw him talking about Chicago. We're definitely trying. We're going to get some stuff
Oh,
done.
it'd be cool to have Ken from
Yeah,
Badger.
Badgers. We like Badger. They like us. So.
Yeah. This is like $6 at Walgreens. Or
Yeah.
Walgreens. And these
Yeah.
were the most awesome skulls ever. What, you want to see it? Put it right here?
Yeah, let me make sure.
Yeah.
You can't get it anymore.
Well, then what's the point of showing them? Is this like the
To
May
show them
Mini?
what you can't get. But we went up and bought as many as we could find.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoff will be June's Reaper free. Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be cool. We ought to do that.
These are hollow. Don't drop them. They will shatter into pieces. So, anyway, that's cool. It's really cool. So we missed some other things.
That's okay.
No other questions.
What?
You didn't miss any other questions.
Any other questions?
So, back to answering it, because we keep just meandering all over the place. So, April 8th, as originally announced,
Yeah.
is tentatively still where we'll go. However, we still have actual setup. We've mapped, they've cleaned, we've ready, but we haven't actually started placement over there. And that's a big factor, and that'll take time. That's where we do all the walking maps. We have to walk it, rewalk it, get everything down to its minimum number of steps. And that will occur, I don't know, tomorrow, this weekend. Yeah, we'll be working on it really fast.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got things to do.
Yes.
All right. And that's
So-
all everybody wanted to know.
So
There
where's
was
my
another
sheet?
question about did we have enough stuff to fulfill the entire Kickstarter order? No.
Not yet.
That container's
That
not
still
showing up.
is. It's on the water and goes.
It's not going to be here until later in the month. So we're going to fill
he's-
like we.
My list of the people from the show.
The plan is to fulfill everything we can, and the people who ordered those items, we're not going to be able to fulfill those items. So we will push ahead when the container
It
shows
was like
up.
that, and it was sitting there.
We're not professionals. See, you can just tell by.
Hey, we're having an A to B conversation. You just
That's
keep
the
talking.
problem. Here's your A to B right here.
It's no paper. You sent an email to Justin.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't bring any other paper up, please.
Sorry.
Tell
Sorry.
people the chat command is exclamation point vendors.
Yeah. So
Chat command, exclamation point
Actually,
vendors, and that'll get you the link.
Yes, it's
Yes, there we
exclamation
go.
point
Perfect.
vendors, and that's all
Anyway,
the people.
I did. Well, it's not time for that. I was trying to get set up for the next part. But go ahead, finish. I wasn't even listening.
We will fulfill all the stuff we can. But when that stuff shows up, we will unload that container, another container to unload, and then we will put that down, and then we'll go back to the beginning and fill those orders we missed.
If it doesn't transition seamlessly, we do start off with a good amount of all
Yeah, we
of
have
everything
some
we
of it.
need.
We have some of
but
it.
at some point we'll run out, and the hope is that the container gets here before that, and then in turn we're able to keep going.
Yeah, that's
So.
that's the hope. We hope a lot.
Any new info on ReaperCon? Well, damn, Ron, this is your night. Ding, ding, ding.
Yep, tickets are going to go on sale next week.
Are they really? Or are you just making that up?
I'm kind of making it up.
Oh, okay.
But tickets must go on. They have to go on sale very, very soon. We have
Yes.
to.
Yes.
But you know,
I don't know what we're waiting
you just
for.
hit the easy button and it just happens.
And it
right?
happens.
It's no.
Honestly,
big deal
I'm
to
not
do
in the
this
ReaperCon.
stuff.
I haven't been in any of the ReaperCon meetings, so I really have no idea.
You had thought the Baba Yaga het lugs would be detachable. Looks like your plans didn't work there. Correct. The plan was that the lid would come off, the legs would be separate. But as we've found out with the Bones Black material, it was recommended by the manufacturer that these pieces are so large they be assembled at the factory
Yes.
because you have to heat them up to get them to fit.
That's part of their process.
That's part of their
the
process.
tolerances that we dealt with were so tight,
Yes.
or that we didn't have much room to place, so they pre-assembled them. In the future, we're already working with, and that was a lot of the conversations from the series of meetings, of getting our tolerances looser to be able to allow us to start doing
Yeah.
assembly as needed.
Right. I mean, and I know that was I was looking forward to having a little hut on my desk that could take the lid off and store candy in or something like that. It just didn't work out. I know it's disappointing to some people, but you're going to get a full hut. You can take the legs off. We haven't had time.
Yes.
But I'm assuming we could take that hut and boil the thing, heat it, take the legs
I'll
off.
try it off and see. I don't know.
We'll try it off screen and let you guys know next week about that. About the trolls, were we getting the battering ham? Just want to confirm. Confirmed. You do get a battering ham. Yes. Yes. I've got one on my desk. I pulled it out. I pulled the trolls option out, took it apart, put it together. Yes. Battering ham is Spanish Serrano ham. Yes, that's exactly what that is. That's it.
Okay.
Thanks for
Adept-
watching. See you next week.
Adepticon. I was up.
To show us?
What?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Show us?
No. Yeah, we have something we want to tease for.
And it's the May figure, I'm sure. Ron
It's
would
not
not
a
get
May
on
figure.
camera without the
Not
May
the
figure.
It's a project from later this year.
Oh, God.
The coolest project.
Anyway, last week I was up at AdeptiCon, and if you've never gone to AdeptiCon and you're into miniatures, the miniature tabletop gaming, it's an awesome show. I don't know their census numbers or anything else. The crystal brush is there. Although I did see a
Was there.
disturbing. Well, I saw somebody was talking about it, but I couldn't find the release. Did they say they announced that they're canceling Crystal Brush?
I read on Facebook that someone
But I couldn't confirm
an
it.
official press release.
I have not been able to. So anyway, that rumor at least is going around that Crystal Brush won't be there next year, which is sad. It is. It's a unique show for our industry, and this is what it does and how it works. I posted some pictures of the Crystal Brush on the Instagram, so if you get a chance, there's 2 or 3. And I picked out really quickly that morning, picked out 3 models I really liked and put those in there too. It turned out 2 of them ended up being first and second place. So you can actually see those. But they have better pictures of them obviously on their website. So anyway, if you're into miniatures or you're the miniature hobby, this is everybody's there. Put that list up again that you had. These were some of the vendors that I went by and see that we've known these guys for years. But Panda Cult Games has still got their board game they're pushing, and they were getting a lot of high ratings on it, which was nice. Badger Airbrush is there.
It's a chat command. It's not. I'm not flashing a list. It's a chat command.
Yeah, that or a macro.
No, I mean it could be a macro, but it's definitely a chat command.
It's an algorithm.
And I'm glad that really needed. Yes, we always defrag. If you have a problem with the computer, the first thing you do is defrag. Everybody knows that. Come on.
Lodo, when I get back from Detroit, I'll be up to Tulsa.
Don't hold your breath. Okay, badgerairbrush.com. Go there. Anyway, Ken is a great guy, and we're actually going to be working with him on several projects, and he'll be down for ReaperCon.
That's incredibly vague.
It is.
Be very
It's-
specific.
Okay. Well, specifically, Ron's going to show you all the May figure tonight.
See, he talking about me just saying things. I can back my crap up. I can show you what's coming up. I want you to back up what you're talking about.
Well,
Give us a hint.
there's a picture. I saw a picture of a Reaper airbrush that he was going to be doing. We've got samples. We're talking with him about possibly doing for lack of a better term, I guess an airbrush line based on the Reaper. We're going to work the colors to do the airbrush
Look at
line.
that. 2 big bits
Two
of
biggies, but
information.
this is all still early on. And Ken, if you're watching, yeah, we'll
I'll tell you this. The May figure will be out before that will, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, but you had that Scale 75, Brian and his crew. If you're not familiar with that, they were really good. They're actually, Brian, they're U.S. operations here out of the U.S. Or I mean in Dallas. And then you had Mats by Mars, which is really a good. They do all of Pathfinder's mats. They're just really good game
They're
mats.
game
They're
mats,
good, and we just hang out with them, and this is why. There's Trenchworks we hand out with David Baker and Paul and those guys. They're really good. If you're into World War II tanks, they really do. That are in the 156, 28 millimeter scale. Really good stuff. Victoria Miniatures was there, really hot. She sold out. Literally, her table was just literally gone. I mean, she set it up, had piles, all this stuff, and by Saturday afternoon late, it was really thin, and by Sunday, it was a ghost town. There wasn't
Good for
anything
her.
left.
Good for
That was
Victoria.
really good to see. She's always real. That's her only U.S. show that she does, so that's always, they are waiting for her. But anyway, if you ever get a chance, you get up there. Bobby Jackson was up there playing games the whole time. He
I
had
know.
a blast.
He should be working.
And so anyway, he had a lot of fun. But if you get a chance, just go there. And if you're in it's in Chicago. It's north. It's in Schaumburg, so to be technical. So anyway, it's a good show. We try and do it every year. So that's what I did last week.
I worked my ass off. Scroll back up, Justin. There was a question up there,
Yeah, Justin.
or Collins, or stop right there. Phantom 1592. About how many containers did this Kickstarter need to deliver to you?
Oh, you don't want to ask that question. That gets him in trouble. Oh, that's going to get him in trouble.
Let's
How
just
many,
say,
Ron?
Let's just say I've learned my lesson. So if there is such a thing as a Bones 5 ever happening,
Yeah.
it's going like 10 things, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think we did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 10?
No, you've got 4 out front. You've got across the street, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got another 8 there, so that's 12 total. And then you've got 2 orange there. It goes on.
A lot.
A lot.
A handful.
Yeah, a lot more than we've ever had in the past. In fact, that was in the discussion. I'm like, God Almighty, Ron, what did you do in Bones, and how many did you order? We don't have enough room. So
No, they didn't.
yes,
They just, never mind. So go, can you go back, Collins? There was something else. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, there you go.
Oh, I did mention. I see now.
Scale
I forgot to.
75.
Yeah, but I also forgot to mention Lasercraft. In fact,
Oh.
we brought back some of their stuff. They have some really. They just do the MDF laser cut, and a lot of it's really good. And hence, you can see the links there. And then, what were you saying about Brian on the scale 75?
He said he was an awesome guy.
He is. They just published a really good book on one of their artists. If you get a chance, get it. It's really good. It was really nice. Paints, they're doing well. I mean, it's a neat company. It's a neat group of people. These are the guys like on that list that we hang out with and enjoy, and it's just a fun group of people. Always excited, so every convention always has the downers and the whole bitchers and the gripers, and we stay away from them. So anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
It's yours now.
All right. So again, Collins, can you go back?
Yeah, I already went back. They're from.
That's something.
If someone showed up to HQ on
Someone. Whoa.
volunteer to help out with fulfillment, would they be turned away?
That's you're getting out of line. Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm going
Well,
back to the
question
top.
in the chat was also on there.
I'm trying to get. Where are you? Keep going. Keep going.
Well, if I go up the next.
There. No, I keep one more. One more. There we go.
All right. No, it went back. Just the people in the chat.
Technical difficulty. Somebody wants a ghost wolf. Yeah, we got a ghost
Right
wolf.
there.
Ghost Wolf wanted a Ghost Wolf.
Yeah. Yes. I believe it's called a spirit beast, or no, spirit hound. We have one on our website. We have a spirit hound or something like that. It's a wolfy, ghostly wolf guy from the Warlord line. Justin's going to look it up real quick and tell us what number it is.
Would it be 14623?
That might be it. Did someone already answer that in the chat?
Yes, they did. Cajun
Oh, we're
Mage
good.
Did.
Who did?
Cajun Mage.
Cajun Mage. Thanks, Cajun
Yeah, I
Mage.
didn't have, ESP. It was literally in chat.
Okay.
If you
I
wanted to
can't-
show up to
it's-
volunteer to help, let me do that because it keeps going by.
Okay.
Yes, you can, but let us know so we can
In
see what the
advance.
schedule is for that day and what it's going to be.
And if we're doing it on a Saturday or not.
Right. Not every weekend day will be because different things are going on.
Well,
So,
the Wraiths, what? Huh? Oh my gosh.
As they type, it pulls it back down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
So
technology.
Well, the Wraiths and Bones will be available once the pack went to the store. Only individually. Some question about the Trolls Loaders. The Wraiths from Bones 4. They're probably going to be sold individually in blisters. Yeah. It'd be cool to do a little box out of those guys, but right now they're only going to be sold individually.
That's what's on the schedule now. But to
That's
be honest,
what's on the schedule now.
To be honest, what happens is when we get ready for that portion after the backers and everything else, and we get some time, we do sit down and discuss all of the packaging options, what's going to be, all of the structure to get it out to there. So anything could be possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Yes.
Same thing with the villagers, the trolls. Yeah, same thing there. Roderick and Glitter and Bones Black. Yeah, that's the little halfling on his little dragon. How are the monthly bonus figures chosen? Are they intended to spotlight specific artists, or are there other criteria? There is a lot that goes into deciding what that's going to be. And I don't want to discuss it right here. I don't know.
It's easier to say a lot of magic dust gets spilled on the table.
A lot of troll ash, right?
A lot of troll ash, yeah. No, there is. It's for the launch, like I said, he's already sort of covered that. For the launch, we wanted to have just some nice big
fun stuff.
Some figures. So the first 3 were oversized. Now you've got the orc, and then you've got for May.
We've got that other piece.
Darn. I was trying, guys.
We've already discussed that it's a Werner Clock piece. It's a female Werner Clock player character.
Yes. Okay.
A very popular one that's not in Bones yet.
Right. But anyway, so yes. But there is a method to the madness. But it's really just sit down and look it's a big meeting discussion. Line it all out. So let's go with the troll ash. Stick with the troll ash.
We throw a dart and go, where's this going to land? That's good. Let's do that.
Somebody stole our darts. Okay.
Although, whatever. I don't know. I just don't know today. It's just not a good day.
So this is one of my half day off. Please note, UPS guy doesn't appreciate the random hugs. Yeah, really.
Mad Zeke, yeah. Expansion of the paint department being planned to keep up with the vast increase of the product line. Is the paint department going to expand?
With phase 2, when we punch the front of the building out, yes. The store moves and the paint department takes the area that the store is currently in. Mm-hmm. So yes, that is part of it. And additional machinery.
The vast increase of the product line, yeah. It's getting bigger. It's about to grow by 54 new bottles of paint.
Right, yes, for Pathfinder, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we see? If you guys want to email us questions. Oh, that's Justin. I don't care
you don't
what
have
he
to
says.
answer that.
Yeah, really.
Hey, if I was going to send questions to Reaper Live, where would I send those?
Oh, you definitely wouldn't send them to questions at Reaper Mini.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
So you're going to put it in there? That was your cue.
Sibling
Justin.
stole my dart.
It's still in the chat.
Oh, then there you go.
BCat 442. I just hope mine is still on my doorstep when I get home. So, yeah.
Me too.
There's. What are the ReaperCon exclusive paint colors this year? This is from Greek Nakos. You know what? We don't know. Anne has not told us what those colors are yet.
We usually leave that to Anne for her to go into. She's the chemist. She does her wizardry.
Right.
She picks them out. She gets feedback. She reads the forums. She gets Facebook. So she's out looking, but she really surprises us with them. Almost.
Yeah, she is into that, right? She knows the colors and, well, there's a shade of this that people are wanting, and we go, okay, if you say
I mean,
so.
as most, I guess you would give her a theme. This year's Dreadmere, the last year of Dreadmere, so, there'll be a theme to it.
Could be a theme to it, yeah.
But nonetheless, Anne pretty much does
She
that.
kind of does that on her own, and she has not told us what that is.
Uh-oh.
What
Drow
those
nipple
colors
pink.
are. Boy, that's, you know what? Someone emailed me from Germany about the Drow Nipple Pink.
Really?
I think we should release it.
I wrote it on the board years ago, so
I know.
I'm the one that...
Drow Nipple Pink is an actual color. Yeah, Crowley Hamsters, last year of Dreadmere. Yeah. Oh, she's hinted at paints on her Patreon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If there is a Bones 5, will Mr. Bones make a return?
Well, he sort of has to, in some form. I mean...
If there's going to be
I don't.
If.
If there's going to be one.
Yeah.
There was talk. Someone pitched to me that Bones Black would have its own mascot, like Mr. Bones, but not Mr. Bones. I didn't pitch it. Someone pitched it to me, and I said, that's not a bad idea.
See, now you got one on me. I have never heard of this. This is like the R45 cable.
Because that person emailed me, and I was like, I'll tell you who it was.
Okay.
It was Weeby.
Oh, well, that's true.
Probably in some sort of opium haze or something. But he said that Bones
Hit with
Black.
a tiki torch.
Bones Black should actually be a gnome pirate, and his name is Bones Black.
We could look. That would be a good.
And he has
idea.
a corgi animal companion, and he said that should be your Bones Black mascot.
Now, this might be really obvious, but one of the I had in one of the cases there at AdeptiCon was all the figures you could look at, and we had some Bones Black figures in there. so people could see them handled, this, that, and the other. One of the most common questions is, I've looked throughout your booth and I can't find anything that's black. I kid you not. And I'm like, well, that was a name and it's actually in this gray and stuff like that. So that'll be a good confusion for a while. That's fun.
Oh, are you ready? You ready to turn the world upside down on confusion? Never mind. It'll come. I'll tell you later. Yeah, Corgi miniature. That's the way to do it.
Backed in black for the title. There we go.
Backed in black. I was gonna show you, but I don't have anything to. I don't
What?
have any.
Okay.
Taking one of the. Never mind. It doesn't matter. There's too many things going on.
Another question there, Bob.
Shipment wave. Let's see. What wave do you hope to make it to with the current inventory for ring up? No idea.
One?
Really. Yeah. It's really, we have no way of knowing, because the way the system really works, because we had a problem with Kickstarter 1 of people going through going, oh, I want to pick that order. So there's actually a printer now that you come up and you click the button, and whatever comes out is the order you get, and load it up.
Some other order, and I won't accept it.
Well, but what they're asking about is, for example, Baba Yaga's hut. How many waves will we make it before the frost giants run out?
Well, at the rate they're pulled, I don't know.
To be honest,
yeah.
and this sounds ridiculous, we have not had a chance to sit down and analyze that particular data just yet.
From that direction.
We just
yeah.
haven't had a chance. We
Yeah.
just haven't had a chance. I mean, we'll have to. We can email Kit and see if he could do that for us. We just haven't had a chance yet. I mean, seriously, we are up to our eyes in
We're busy.
stuff. But
For
again,
the 8th week in a row, we're busy.
yeah. But I mean, I think we'll make it through a couple waves.
Oh, don't have any liquor delivered on Saturday.
But please don't.
Nothing will happen if you did that. Oh my God.
Definitely.
Did they give you an
not
estimate
risky.
of the final shipment of the Fateful Trio from China? Yes, it's already shipped. It's already on the water.
It's on the water, but I haven't seen any traffic for
The arrival date,
Right.
the arrival date to California. Now, see, you can't, what they say and what actually happens are two different things. The arrival date is estimated to be in California on April 16th.
Right.
That is the arrival in California.
Now, in the past, and this is why he's, like I said, you can't really count on this. First off, the ship could be delayed. We've seen that. They usually start at one end and they'll work all of the ports all the way down. They don't like sail from one port to one other port. If there's a delay along the way for any reason, then that delays it a day or two. Once it's off the boat, there is a chance that the customs people will have to inspect it. It's a random inspection system, but we've had them kept up as long as 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Where we've actually had to get our agent involved to go out there and find out what's going on, because it's supposed to be no more than just a couple of days. We haven't seen that this much, or I mean, it's not a problem, but these are just potential things that could happen.
Yeah.
Then it's got to make it from rail there, and it's usually pretty fast.
They'll put it on a train.
Yeah.
And it'll arrive in Dallas. Once it arrives in Dallas, then we have to arrange a shipping company to ship it here to Reaper.
Which our guy does for us. We don't do that. I mean,
Right,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
taken
It
care of and
happens.
arranged really before it goes.
It happens. So that's again, like we said, the target date is the 8th for pulling. The target date is the 16th for arrival in California.
Ultimately, what we've seen in the past is it could be here as early as 3 to 4 days, which is it comes off the boat, it's on the train, customs doesn't want it because it clears on the water, but they don't want to inspect it. It's out here, the trucker gets it and it goes. So that could be whatever that would, you were saying 16th, so you could be the 20th, we could actually have it in our hand as early as.
We're gonna go as fast as we can as soon as we get it.
Yeah.
Ludo tequila, just putting it out there.
I said whiskey, actually.
Oh God.
I'm
be a
not
mess.
that picky, but I prefer tequila
Listen, as hard as it can go. Let's be honest.
because I can make a good margarita out of tequila.
Right. If we can burn it in
That's
our
the
engines.
only way to make a margarita there. Killer.
I make a killer margarita.
As an aside here,
Margarita.
Cajun Mage wants to know if we're
Train robberies are paying a pass? Not really, but probably. It is 2019, dude. Anything could happen.
Cajun Mage wants to know if we're videoing any of the post-fulfillment party, and I would actually like to ask: are we having a post-fulfillment party?
As
No,
soon
but
as-
we will be. We'll be definitely recording while it's happening, because Justin has assured us that he'll be able to have the gear and everything set up, didn't he?
No, I am really more curious that we're having a post-fulfillment party. I was not aware of this.
As soon as Bones 4 is done, I'm going into Bones.
Sprinkle it with
Oh,
troll ash
never
and move
mind.
on.
I didn't say that.
You're going into what? What
I
was
did
that?
nothing.
Super secret project one?
Yeah,
Okay.
which we still have to decide when. If we're going to do another super secret project, when is that?
That's code for him saying he didn't like my date.
and he didn't like my date.
That's if it happens.
There are good reasons for both dates. We just have to decide. There's good reasons for things.
There is generally a post-fulfillment collapse. When the last one happens, it is really a strange sense of emptiness. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, it is.
When you
It's-
start to
yeah,
realize
we
that
don't
last
go,
one's done.
Yeah, we don't jump up and cheer
Yeah.
and have a big party. We just go,
It's
wow,
done.
it's done.
But it has become such your life because I'm on weekends. Or I'll just be up here, even if no one else is there. I'll be working it by myself because one order a day is progress, kind of an idea. And all sorts of people in the middle of the night. Blake will be up here pulling orders. Remember last time? He'd be up here and run this midnight shift and run through. That wasn't part of the schedule. And you become such a part of your life
Yeah.
for all those weeks
Yeah.
that when all of a sudden it's over with, you're just sort of like, wow.
It's kind of been consuming
Yeah.
for 18 months.
Yeah.
I mean, even though the Kickstarter's over, at that point you're working as hard as you can. And I don't do the sculpting specifically, and you're not over there doing the production specifically, but
Right.
we handle those aspects of it. And even though it's ongoing, it's a thing every day that you're doing this and you're trying to hit this goal, and it's coming, and you finally get here, and you.
And no matter, there is plans for streaming during the,
Yeah.
or at least something video. Justin has promised us that there won't even be any technical difficulties. Is how much he's
The bare
sworn.
minimum is a video. Streaming is a little more complex with the internet situation.
Now that you have internet, because we put there's a pipe we
right,
discovered
but
today.
streaming is much more intensive. We don't want to slow down the pulling process.
Ludo, my significant other said you should start doing a paint of the month. We did discuss that. Instead of doing a figure of the month, do a paint of the month. We've talked about that.
Doesn't Ann do random samples?
Yeah, but
Random
we
samples
talk
do
about
occur.
doing, starting in January, and this is, for example, January's birthstone is garnet. There's garnet red, amethyst purple, et cetera, et cetera. Or whatever. It doesn't even have to be like that, but whatever.
We'll see you later,
See
Crowley.
you, Crowley
I wish I was
Hamster.
with you, man. Pizza
Yeah.
sounds good.
Split the difference on the date and start it next week. That's not really. I
Neither
don't
one of
think-
those dates
I
were on
think
the
you missed the
table.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not really next week. I vote the Monday after Easter. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have a question from Jacob
Okay.
that is dying to be asked. It is there any chance we'll ever see Dreadmere published in an RPG setting book? Pontificate.
Hell yeah.
Okay, there you go. That was easy.
I hope Joseph Wolf is watching. He's not, but
Yes, it's discussed. We would like to.
Yeah.
It's definitely an ongoing discussion
Yeah.
that will have to bear fruit.
there's a ton of stuff already written that we put in the little the free giveaway, the little free we put in the swag bag every year at ReaperCon. It was in the program last year, a little gazetteer on Dreadmere, and Joseph's got a ton of stuff written. Yeah, I mean, heck yeah.
And is Reaper, this is from Trevor Reed, is Reaper focusing mainly on the production development of bones figures, or is there equal time devoted to metal ones as well? It's really sort of the same stream, isn't it? Yeah, it's there's not two divisions. Ron's the art director. He makes that call. He sets it out, and they just run. There's a different release schedule. So this is scheduled, yeah, but it's a contemporary thing.
Yeah, so we'll sculpt figures, and they're designed. I'm going to probably contradict myself, but they're designed to go into both lines. We know we want to make them in plastic, and we know we need to make them in metal. So you have to make the figures so that they live in both lines properly. Some figures don't make it into metal because they're just not. It's not appropriate.
And some don't make it over to the plastic.
some don't
Because
make it over
again,
to plastic.
there's certain aspects. Like if you're going to have really thin ankles, and let's say the figure happens to be jumping up into the air, so you don't want that in plastic. Your ankles
Yeah.
will be gone. So
Yeah, ideally, yeah, you could put any figure in any line at any time. But obviously, we can do metal here daily.
yes,
Figure come in today, we go, we'll put it out in metal, do come out in metal tomorrow. Plastic, it's going to take a while. So metal translates a lot more quickly. Doug Sunset, the ReaperCon tickets are going up soon. TM, do you need class proposals now? No. We are only going to sell admission tickets first. Class tickets won't go on sale until June. And in the meantime, we'll be getting class submissions. We'll make a call for those.
there's a whole
Doug
system
taught
for
last year.
Yeah, then the skinny on that is that there is a set of group of a call. We do, prior artists will get a chance to book their classes. New artists then will come in and book theirs. And for us to sort of know the size and the scope of what we're dealing with, to make sure we get as many classes for that group as possible, the census, that's why the tickets go on sale first.
Yeah.
Hopefully give us
Admission
an idea
tickets
of
first.
admission
Because you
tickets.
have to be able to, we don't want people purchasing class tickets who haven't purchased admission tickets. So we
Right.
turn admission tickets first.
Right.
And then we'll turn the class tickets later.
An all metal Kickstarter, I wouldn't hold out for that.
What are y'all giggling about over there?
that T-Rex in your bottle of water.
No,
I was getting ready to go off. Yeah.
Was it? Why are you giggling over there? It's not funny.
We're amateur.
I know, I'm not professionals.
On the metal, it's. I wouldn't think.
Why
I
does he
wouldn't
keep
think.
doing that? Are you doing that? Are you
No.
shoving him over?
No, I wouldn't troll you. Okay. I talked to Sochi at AdeptiCon.
Oh.
I do hope she, and I think she is going to make time to come out there this year.
Cool.
So that would be very good.
I
Look, Ron, it was you. You did it to yourself. There.
get that damn thing off there.
Man,
All right.
I wonder if it's gonna get painted.
It's not. I was gonna, but this has been so busy. My hands have been.
He's
I
so
talk
cool.
with my hands. That all he's just highlighted. So
He's so
because I'm
cool.
supposed to put anyway. Was given painting instructions. So
Jason Weeby,
it's a good T-Rex.
it's an awesome T-Rex. This. Oh, never mind.
Okay. But anyway, back to the thing. The problem with the metal, all metal one would simply be the fulfillment, the weight, the cost of it. I don't know. We could discuss that. It's actually we've never discussed a metal Kickstarter, have we? I
No.
don't believe so.
We did the metal Sophie for the Bones 1 Kickstarter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
Well,
so.
that's we were mixing it. See, and having
Yeah.
that metal model with all the plastics, a lot of people really got turned off by that idea.
Look
But-
at Imagine's question.
Oh.
Does one of these mystery days result in the mystery project completing at ReaperCon?
Why are you looking at me? I don't even understand the question.
If we were ever going to run a mystery project, would we end it at ReaperCon? My vote would be
I
like,
still
hell
don't understand
no.
the question.
Let's just pretend.
You and I need to talk. I'm on that same sheet of music, but that was my date, so that
well,
was out.
see, here's the thing. In order to understand what goes on at a ReaperCon, you kind of have to be at ReaperCon to see what's going on and work at the show.
Circle. Okay, I'm following the circle.
Okay, are you?
He was there last year.
Can you imagine ending a, let's just say a mystery project would be, I don't know, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, a Kickstarter, let's just say.
Right. Yeah. Let's pick a
And you had to end it on a Saturday, the day of the paint contest award ceremony, all these things, just the madness of Reaper. Just trying to run a Kickstarter and end the Kickstarter on that day, it would be crazy.
What about the week after?
That would be fine. The weekend before might be okay, but to end at that on that Saturday, I would go nuts. Personally,
See where there's a
would go
will
nuts.
for that we have to effort through it.
Brian Stiltz isn't here anymore. He can't run the Kickstarters like he used to because he was a stud. He would
Yeah.
sit there and type those updates and chat online with all the people, and he would just kill it. He's not here anymore. He's on to greener pastures.
He's not dead.
No.
Not those greener pastures.
No.
Stop telling people Brian
He's not
died.
dead yet.
Stop telling people Brian died. Ron.
I didn't say that. So Nomad Zeke, I would love to go, but it's the same weekend as Dragon Con lately. I gotta live vicariously with those that go. Well, you could always just come. to
And it's
ReaperCon
also the
instead.
same weekend. I think NovaCon is open or something. There's
Nova
another
open.
one. Here's how this happened. This is the thing, because people are upset that we chose that weekend with all these other shows. We sat down
Imagine
with
no.
with the hotel booking man. We had this guy, and he was actually very open. He said, I'll answer any question. And so my question was, what is the absolute best weekend for us to run ReaperCon in your schedule, the hotel schedule? He goes, Labor Day weekend, hands down. And we said, done. And so we moved it to Labor Day weekend. Then we found out, when we announced it, everybody came out, oh my God, DragonCon and all these others. I'm like, oh, well, they obviously figured it out before we did. That's the weekend to do it. That's how we ended up there. So,
Look at one redacted one. ReaperCon depleted bank accounts would not appreciate a simultaneous Kickstarter, which is another damn good point.
yeah.
I mean, if you're at ReaperCon, we want you, to be honest, spend your money on ReaperCon.
Did you slip him $5? or
No, but I
something in the
will.
store?
I'll slip them 10. Are there any Chronoscope sci-fi themed kits the size of Dragons Don't Share in the pipeline? No, there's not.
Yeah.
There's not. Any chance of Giganosaurus to fight the T-Rex in the future? No. What we want to do is we want to see how our little pet dinosaurs do in the wild. And if they do great, I see a Spinosaurus in the future.
But he wants a Gigantosaurus.
Okay, well, BCAP 442, suck it. You're going to get a Spinosaurus instead. Just kidding. So from IHOP, what is the main Bones Black figure? It's a giant pancake. Back to the Chronoscope, Dragons Don't Share. That's actually a pretty good idea. It's a pretty cool idea. I don't know what that would be. That's a really great.
What happened to the May figure? That was a good idea.
We're not-
You're going to tell. You probably don't even have a May figure.
I'd rather
to
talk
show.
about
Do you even have one here to show them?
No, I don't have one. I don't have one. The T-Rex model. Oh, here we go. Sketchbook LP. The T-Rex model has 3 fingers. It is pretty much a Giganosaurus figure. It is a black-toothed terror, my friends. This is what this is. It's not a T-Rex or a
I go
Gigantosaurus.
through this all the time. Hey,
It
what do you
is-
think of my lich? That's not a lich.
It's a black-toothed terror, right?
Yes. No one's going to argue with you. Yeah.
How could they? How could they say it's a T-Rex? Because it's not a T-Rex. It's a black-toothed terror. Why does he keep going this way for?
He likes you. It's your dinosaur magnetism.
Because you know what he is, no one else does.
Have you fixed the issue with drooping Bones figures yet? Was that the reason for Bones black?
Partially. I mean, it was just the whole rigidity. That idea. I mean, that was part of the discussion. Getting
that's
stuff
one
more
of the,
rigid.
One of the issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so to help to deal with that.
Yeah. Yes. Sure. Okay. I so badly want to go to ReaperCon 20. ReaperCon, but it'll be 2024. We'll make that happen. That's when Mayor Dud. We'll save you a spot. Come on down.
Dude, it's a fun show.
More dinosaurs is a good thing. Yes, true. Wrong number of fingers for a T-Rex. Right, because it's a black-toothed terror.
Well, Brian has a question for you. Does Reaper ever look at the character options for the campaigns, games, and gaps in currently available miniatures to gather ideas for future releases?
Yes.
That's a loaded question.
No. Yes. We do, of course.
So
Definitely
this
maybe.
question had made reference to things like other IPs that we don't typically say. So Warforged was an example. Some other Pathfinder specific races was his reference in the rest of that question.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what other reference is, but
I mean, you're always looking. It's
yeah,
it's
we're always looking. I know that there's some stuff coming out in May, and it's gonna require or going to use a lot of aquatic things, and I'm hoping we can use the stuff that we already have, promote that kind of stuff for use in these adventures coming up. So yeah, we're always of course we're always looking. Yeah.
So do you have anything else to show them? Since you didn't bring May, is there anything else in their future? I sure hope so.
Well, are some of the dragons be changed to black?
We've answered that before. In as much as that we don't really ever change something, it's easier for us to actually create a new, cooler dragon, or just another dragon, and just do that in black. I mean, I guess we could go back and visit it, but it's not really. We haven't really done it so far.
I mean, they've had a chance to like Jurassic Park, that would they've been given a chance, and if they make it great. If they don't, well, that's natural selection. Really not a good answer. You want to see a new
Megalodon, man.
Megalodon?
Are you going to do a
awesome.
Megalodon?
No, but it would sure be awesome.
I love the movie.
You want to do a Megalodon?
Yeah.
If you say do a Megalodon, I'll do a
Oh
Megalodon.
no, that gets me trouble. Look, you don't ever. He's never listened. I've
That's
asked him
not
for so
true.
many. Ron,
That's
I'd really
not
like
true.
to see his so-and-so. Yeah,
That's
we'll
not
get
true.
to it. And
That's
it
not
never
true.
happens.
Because guess what? For Bone, never mind. I can't say it. If I was going to do a secret super project, there's a piece you've been kind of had an itch for.
For 20 years, probably.
Yeah, you have. And we've done it twice already. And both times you've been like, nah, I don't like that version. It needs to look like this. Well, guess what? You're finally getting your wish. You're getting that thing, and it's going to look like the way you wanted it.
Good. We'll
do you,
see.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, no, I know
Okay.
the one I've been looking for years.
I talked to Chris Lewis about it today. I said, we're going to
You
do
did
this.
for that.
And he wants this. And Chris goes, okay, it'll look like this. That's okay. It's so vague. So incredibly stupidly vague.
Are there any existing Bones hippos?
existing?
Not existing, but in Bones 4, don't we have?
There is a Bones, there was a Hippo Man from Bones 3. And there are 2 brand new Hippo dudes in Admiral uniforms for a secret upcoming project. Sounds kind of silly.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I can't, I just am not.
Hippo dudes in sailor uniforms. It sounds like a bad Friday night.
Isn't there an avatar that's a hippo in bones? Yeah, there's an avatar. The avatar of hipponess. I don't know what his name is. Avatar strength, I guess. Do you want to see something new or not?
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sketchbook LP. Yeah. No, I can't show you any. I don't know what a GIF is, but I know what a hippo gun and admiral uniform is.
Oh.
Couple. Yeah, so y'all want to see some new stuff?
Yes.
You ready?
I do. Go.
This is the new Bones Black mug. No? Okay, all right, fine. This is the new Shadow Dragon. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So instead of doing the, I mean, we could have put his wings up,
Oh yeah, no,
but
yeah.
we kind of like the kind of crawling, sneaky, looking forward. Wings kind of curled around him, kind of scary. Is that T-Rex in the way? Can you
Might
see
be in
that,
his
Justin?
No,
You see
it's
it?
fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's like, and he's really cool. And this is a print. This is a 3D print. So this is just the color of the print material. This is not an actual
Right,
miniature. This is
production
just
piece, yeah.
Now when it comes out, it'll be a dark gray whenever that comes out. This was sculpted by our friends at Questron.
Okay.
And this is the Shadow Dragon. It'll be out one day.
May.
No, not the free figure of the month. May.
He wants to know if it's going to be assembled.
I say no.
Right.
I would say that no.
If we can get the tolerances addressed on both sides and get through that vocabulary and get the execution, then I don't see why we can't go back to where you can assemble them yourself.
Yeah, that's
I like it because it allows me to
Yes.
also play with the pose without having to break it apart or anything like that.
Painting underneath those wings would be
painting under the wings is going to be a pain in the rear. Yeah. So no, I would say
Soon
today
PM.
in of April of 2019, that when this comes out, not this year, but
Soon
whenever.
TM. There you go. It's
yeah,
up there.
soon TM,
Sketchbook has it.
that it would be in multiple parts, just like our regular dragons.
Yeah,
that only
I would
makes
think
sense.
so. I'd like to
Yeah,
get back to
that's
that
the way
a
to
little
do
bit more,
it.
yeah.
That's the way to do it. So yeah, so tentatively we're going to call that.
And he's asked, is the game based? Is it game appropriate? The base.
So, Sleepy Game Player plays some little bird told me the guys from Questron are quite attractive. Huh. Really, guys, such a good job. We're really happy. Thanks, Ripper. That's Danny at Questron. That's
Oh.
Danny. That's Danny.
Oh,
It's got to
okay.
be Danny. I heard the guys at Questron are not attractive. I'm just saying.
I hadn't been part of any of those conversations, so I don't know.
Wings down signify aggression. Try to look unappetizing as possible. That's from Jedi Jim.
Is that a
252.
Bones 5 thing? Bones 5.
What is Crow 3? What is Bones 5? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Hi.
says I, yeah. Hi. If it is a shadow dragon, it should be made translucent gray or purple.
That's always fun.
What a great idea.
We've never done that before.
See you, Ludo. Send tequila, care of me. Let's see. Yeah, it would be cool if it was.
Oh, imagine previously at ReaperCon. The simple answer is yes. We're going to be using, the plan right now is to use part of the house PA system and also too for the video during the award ceremony, I can't think of what it's called now.
What?
Just keep throwing your hand like that.
Yeah, that tells them everything. It's we're gonna throw the figures around.
Yeah, we're going to do the paint contest.
Anyway, it's going to be displayed up on the wall. Using
Screen?
the yes,
TV screen?
no.
Movie
Anyway,
projector?
we're going to be using the hotels provide their service to get some of the higher level of, because we don't want to invest in equipment for projector. That's what I was looking for. So that was the plan is to project the images on the wall during the award ceremony so everybody can see them across the room, and then be tapping into their PA system. Which after the show we talked to them about that, and they felt that was going to be a very easy fix.
Ideally,
So.
if the app works, when we announce it, the photo will show up on your phone.
There's that.
I just made that up. It's never going to happen.
Well, I don't know. It's
That would
new to
be
me.
Pretty cool. I mean,
This is a
really
night
neat.
for new things that we don't know what's going on. Maybe you and I ought to get together and talk for a few minutes. So all the figures are urban legend style. That would be interesting. Oh, that would be very interesting.
No, you will never get an urban legend and Ron. No, nobody wants that.
Yeah,
Nobody
really.
wants that. Playing on anything on a Mesoamerican theme or any Native American theme, so many cool legends to pull from. Imagine
is
said, I'll
true,
write
yeah.
that app. Write that app for us, Em. There's none right now. Man, there's a lot of things I would really love to talk about. I just can't talk about it. Start that.
Oh, well.
Message deleted.
Stop symbols of what?
He did
Spamming?
Put too many symbols up.
Oh, he did? Oh.
Nightbot isn't having none of his nonsense.
Are the Bones Black mascots?
Dave.
Ed and Ron are the Bones Black mascots. That would be interesting.
No, you don't want that.
There is a Ron figure out there. I'm not going to tell you the name of it, but there is a Ron figure in the line that looks like Ron.
Yeah, I guess. We do have a Wendigo in metal, Danny.
All right. So what else do we have?
That's it. That's enough, man. I think we've.
Is it that time? Is it really already? Okay.
Doug Sun said, colored translucents can be painted either color or opaque. Clear translucents can be painted any color. That's the cool thing about translucent minis.
You can play a lot of. There's a lot of depth there.
Kevin Williams here is sculpting a piece right now for a super secret project, not so secret anymore, that he wants it, he would like for it to be injected in a clear plastic or a translucent plastic so that it would be opaque at the bottom, but when you get near the top of it, it becomes translucent
the
and
face.
it looks kind of glowing from the inside.
Some of the neatest effects, sort of along that line that I saw, is in sort of our fire, is them putting LED lights inside of the translucent models, and then using the opaque paint to guide and shape. I've seen that, some pictures of that. It's some really neat stuff.
Yeah.
There's just so much you can do with that. And Ron Druitt, Ed Wizard. Oh, well, that'd be nice to be that smart.
I can see you more as a rogue with the wizard.
Me as a rogue? Yeah.
Is there a politician miniature that we can use instead?
I'd be a good politician.
I know. A green-eyed monster. You know what? Suggested name for Bones Black mascot, the pirate Black Bones. Kind of was
I always
the
love
idea.
pirates.
That was,
You
that was
can't lose it,
Weeby's
yeah.
Suggestion,
Yeah.
but it was a known pirate, so with a corgi. So years ago, Bobby Jackson sculpted the townsfolk merchant pack, and it was the merchant, and he had two guys lugging a chest, right? And the joke was at the time that was Al Perry. And so Bobby just resculpted that figure recently. It's about to be out in metal in May.
Okay.
So I can tell you that, right? It's not the free figure of the month. It's a metal Dark Heaven figure for May. And the updated figure is so cool. So cool.
Well, there's so much just in the years that we've learned, just on how everything. I mean, when you see the redos or the reimagines of an older model, it's some neat stuff. And that's why also too we were talking about there was a conversation about video games earlier. Just looking at taking an old classic game when it was 64-bit or whatever, 64-bit, and then now you're seeing it's really just so cool to see what they do now. So I always love the reimagines, and that'll be good. A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Oh, that's an awesome song from about a G years ago, but it's a cool song.
Yeah, questions. There's a lot of really cool stuff that we're working on right now. And unfortunately, we just can't reveal any of it yet. But
we'll be getting there
Yeah.
as we get used to
It's-
this
it's-
idea and we start getting a flow of it. We'll be.
it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting. There's things we want to show, but we're kind of holding on to.
And it's not to tease y'all. A lot of times it's because we haven't gotten to a go no go point on that project, and that happens quite a lot around here. There's a lot of great ideas that just don't get past go no go. And in turn, if you've been telling everybody about it, then you just have a bunch of upset people that were excited to see it. So that is a big factor too. And he teases. He just loves to tease you.
We're not jacking with you guys, but I figure if we showed everything, then there would be,
No reason to see us
there was
next
gonna,
week.
Yeah, that's it. There's no reason to come back and see us next week.
Flying Cyclops Narwhal. I like that. That's different. For Bones 5, whatever that is, think we might see some casualty figures. There are no plans right now for casualty figures in Bones 5. If Bones 5 is even a thing, but
And that's always been a weird sell. It's a neat item. However, a lot of people, especially in store, I mean, they're going to spend their dollars on something. Getting the casualty is not always not really a good seller.
They are useful. And they're what are y'all giggling about? My gosh.
Poor Nightbot. is
Dave-
always last
Dave,
one.
Oh, is Dave trying to type some
No,
stuff? And
Dave texted me, and told me that Nightbot is fired. He just fired Nightbot.
Well,
prone poses.
he's probably he has a jar on his desk full of ex-employee ashes.
Bones 10.
It's going to be like the Rocky movies. Don't worry, we're going to ride that forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Friday the 13th ain't got nothing on us.
Yeah. That's
So,
about it.
yeah, and we're probably going to be live next week too.
I would think so. I really like the live. It's a lot. It's fun.
And I'm going to say something really stupid. We got something really cool we're going to show you next week.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
What
And
is
it's going
it?
to be busy next week too. Don't worry. And we're not paid professionals.
Most of these will be live streams because we're going to be busy with.
We're going to be so
format.
busy with the Kickstarter, all this stuff's going to be live.
Right.
We might even do one down on the floor while we're working. That would be fun.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Stealing my ideas.
We go to bandwidth issues and technical problems at that point. But we'll do what we can.
Was there a Bones 4 option that was more popular than you expected? Something that surprised you?
The rates. I pulled more rates than I pulled anything else.
Did it surprise you though?
Race.
Didn't surprise me.
It's more or less. I've always found there's some that I really thought would do better than they did, And then, but there are a few, and I can't think of anything in particular, but you do run across one like, I really thought that was a great idea, and it just didn't develop, you know, and translate that much into the sales.
In pulling and packing these orders for Bones 4 so far, I can't say that I'm surprised by anything that that I thought sold better than the others. They all did pretty good. They
Yeah.
actually all did really well.
You know what's really shocking? The popularity on the core set. Everyone seems to want one of those.
Well,
Isn't
that's
it
sort of the
weird?
basis, the foundation of it, but you're right. I mean, that could be shocking.
I got you, Justin. Yeah, no, it was all pretty good. I'll tell you, one of the ones that are most pain in the ass to pack are Dance of Death and Black Sting. They always and Argent, the Silver Dragon.
One of the hard ones to keep in stock is Stygian Barge
boat.
and the boat.
Yeah, the boat. Yeah.
Because those only come in a master pack of 6 to a box.
They're-
We almost have a person standing the whole time trying to keep the tubs full as they're going by.
You Canadians,
So-
if any Canadians are watching, you can tell us it's so heavy.
It is, but it's cool. It is. When you get that thing out and you put it together and it is neat. The Stygian Barge is cool.
The partially assembled ones.
Oh,
We've had it on the show.
yeah. The Lost Valley was cool. We bought two. It was really cool. It was a good set. The Chronoscope set performed about it as well as what we thought it was going to perform.
That's a good staple. It's not going to shock anybody, but it never drowns.
The Lost Valley was a value. I think
Yeah.
that one was a steal. If you could get it for the price you got in the Kickstarter, it's a steal.
Yeah.
Because it's got Moonlack in there, and he's huge. He's huge. Because he'll be half the price of the
Back to that
Lost
huge,
Valley.
that's what led to all the containers. That's part of the...
I've learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. So Bones, if there is ever another Bones Kickstarter, forget it. No, forget it.
It's a lot of fun, though. We really enjoy it.
All these
It is.
hood ornament things we're doing.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we got enough hood ornaments. We're going to all small stuff. We're going 10 millimeter. It's all going to be small stuff.
I brought back some 2.5 millimeter scale models from AdeptiCon.
What's the point?
Just to show people, because it was just like, it was amazing. But there was a company that had World War II
Just sprinkle
stuff.
rice
and-
on the table and call it good.
but you could actually tell what it was. That was the most thing, the 2.5 millimeter scale, and you could tell what it was. So tanks or even infantry to some extent, you know, things like that. So
Month of Barge we revisited was under the dead and gone.
what was twice the size? He says it's twice the size of what he expected. Crowley hamster?
Oh, Moonlack.
Oh,
He's big. I really wanted the Rock. Should have got the Rock. He's really cool. Bones will be tiny and small. Bones bite. 17 Spurs of Goblins. Yes. It's a boatload of goblins. Yeah, I'm just exhausted. Just my...
well, guys, you ready to call?
What time is it?
A little bit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Dang, yes. Hell yeah, I quit. Dude, we gotta...
God,
can't
again.
do this
Here we go
crap
again.
anymore. This is taking too long. You guys,
We're going to be doing auditions, okay? You can email.
go right ahead. Think you can fill my chair, you go right ahead. I
You
quit.
dare us. You
Yeah.
dare us. Challenge accepted. All right.